Hazing does not belong in sports. Discrimination does not belong anywhere in society or sports.
After allegations of violent initiations within the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League from former hockey players, citing months of abuse, including sexual assault, torture, and humiliation by veteran players, the league says it will implement 3 new measures, one of which a new locker room code to prevent hazing.
It's about time. They didn't have to wait for these allegations and these incidents to come to light to decide that now is the time to do something.
Former players who stepped forward tried to launch a class action suit against the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League alongside other major junior leagues, saying they were responsible for a toxic culture and a culture of silence that hides predatory violence, hazing, bullying, harassment, and assaults. Wednesday, the Quebec National Assembly began hearings into the disturbing allegations.
J'ai voulu que cette ligue soit une fierté pour les Québécois, qu'elle soit un tremplin.
Gilles Corteau, the league's commissioner, said in his address that he wants the league to be a source of pride for Quebecers, that significant improvements have been made in the last 20 years to make sure there is no risk to players, but that the league can only intervene when they are made aware of something.
Within the hockey locker room, there is a culture, and the idea of hazing and these sorts of incidents is something that was excused in the past as boys just being boys.
Lander says incidents like these are deeply rooted within the sports culture and that change will only come if the league enforces their new locker room code by next season.
Do they really stand by the idea of zero tolerance and we want to implement this code? If you put a rule in place and you don't actually punish anybody for violating that, then it's just there superficially.
Boudreau, who spoke with the committee Wednesday, says change will only begin when players feel safe and are equipped with the right tools.
It's going to go through education, re-educating, make sure they understand, make sure that these tools are, available to them and they know they are available, and also how to use them.
Thursday, Isabelle Charret, the minister responsible for sports, said the goal of the hearings was to ensure a process of change is in place to prevent future abuse. With the new measures, the hearings would not be extended. For those like Lander, they say much more needs to be done.
If the Q really does want to make changes here, the code is a good first step, but there's a lot more that they can do to help these teenagers cope into young adulthood and full adulthood.
In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.